Good morning, everyone. Hope you're getting ready for Thanksgiving. See what we made last night. Here, let me see if I can. Well, it's got the lid on. It's kind of foggy, but. Oh, yeah, you can't really tell. It's got to go about 30 more minutes. Melt the mallows. It's a sweet potato casserole. Anyway. Turkey Day's on the way. Alright. Amazon. Flash briefing.
Jamie, getting your flash briefing. In NPR News.
All right.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Windsor Johnston. Police in Chesapeake, Virginia say an investigation is underway into the deadly shooting at a Walmart store last night. NPR's Sarah McCammon reports 7 people are dead, including the shooter, who was an employee at the store.
Chesapeake is a city of about 250,000 people along the southern Virginia coast. The location again was a Walmart supercenter, a larger type of store. It's not clear how many people were there in the store at the time of the shooting. We do know that it was open, as I'm sure many people were shopping for the Thanksgiving holiday.
That's NPR's Sarah McCammon reporting from Chesapeake, Virginia. The suspect in the deadly mass shooting at a gay nightclub in Colorado is expected to make his first court appearance today. In the Colorado Springs community, the 5 victims are being remembered through vigils and
just
memorials.
Shoot anybody. Jeez.
That's the sound of David Maldonado.
Shoot the person you want to
attaching
shoot. Tell them
flowers
about it.
to
Call
the
them out.
shrine.
Be secretive about it. Tell them to meet you somewhere. You got something cool you want to give them.
They've set up floral memorials for each of the
Don't shoot
victims
people.
near
I'm just
Club
joking.
Q
All
in
right.
Colorado Springs. Wright tells NPR
But
that
still,
the tragedy
my
at Pulse
God, why
nightclub
would
in
you just shoot
Orlando
random
6
people?
years
That
ago inspired
makes no sense
him
at
and
all,
his
man.
partner to take action.
Really was a moment for both me and David. It felt like the
What you
tectonic
do
plates within us
You
shifted.
get them out in the woods, on a hunting
We
trip,
knew that we
or,
wanted to find a
you know,
way
the
to kind of
swamp.
care for
If you
other
live down
communities.
south, oh,
The A group
alligators,
has set up
ooh, that'll
memorials
take care of the
near the
problem.
sites of several mass shootings
You don't
in
even have to do
recent
nothing.
years,
Just,
including
hey, yeah, go over
Uvalde,
there, go fishing
Texas,
right there with the
and
alligators.
Highland Park, Illinois. Stocks on Wall Street opened mixed this morning as the Labor Department reported a jump in new unemployment applications.
Remember,
NPR's Scott
we're just
Dorsey
joking here,
reports the
folks.
Dow Jones Industrial
Or
Average
are we?
rose about 100 points in early trading.
The jump in unemployment claims was larger than forecasters had expected. 240,000 people applied for jobless benefits last week, 17,000 more than the week before. Unemployment claims are still low
So,
by historical standards.
unemployment claims are low, but
High-profile
unemployment
layoffs at tech
is
companies,
up.
including
That's
Twitter.
what they're trying to say.
The job market remains relatively tight, with an unemployment rate last
Because
month
we don't
of
want no assistance from the dumb
3.7%.
government.
The Commerce Department says orders
we
for
can avoid it.
long-lasting manufactured products rose by 1% in October. Orders for new jetliners provided some of that lift. Air travel this holiday week is roughly back to pre-pandemic levels. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
Stocks are trading higher on Wall Street at this
Roughly
hour.
back
The Dow
to
is up
pre-pandemic
85
levels.
points. The
What the hell does
Nasdaq
that mean? Roughly
Composite
back.
up
It either is or it
78.
isn't.
You're listening to
Jerks.
NPR News in Washington.
I'm going to interpret that as it isn't.
The Supreme Court has cleared the way for a congressional committee to receive 6 years' worth of former President Donald Trump's tax returns. The Biden administration argued that federal law is clear that the House Ways and Means Committee has the right to examine any taxpayer's return. Election watchers are raising alarms about Republican officials in 2 Arizona counties delaying the certification of the midterm election results. As NPR's Hansi Lowong reports,
Well,
voting
I
rights
don't blame
advocates
them,
have been
because
worried that
when
election
stuff going on
deniers
like,
may try to
oh,
disrupt
the
the process
Republicans
from
are
making
moving to
the
the
election
Republican states.
results
That's why there's no
official.
Republican vote.
Arizona
That
law
don't sound
requires
suspicious.
local officials to certify the midterm results by Monday. And Republicans on the boards of supervisors in Arizona's Cochise and Mojave counties have voted to hold off on certifying the results until then, despite finding no legitimate problems. In Mojave County, Republican officials said delaying was a way to make a political statement. But Alex Gulata of the advocacy group All Voting is Local says it puts more than 130,000 people's votes at risk.
At
And
risk?
people have spoken. But now we have some
130,000
anti-voter
votes to be
politicians
counted,
that
not at
are
risk.
actively
You
trying
count them
to
anyways. I don't
undermine
care
the
if the
will of the
voting.
people.
Any
There's a
counties
timeline.
refusing to certify by
Extend it.
Monday are expected to spark court action. Anzi Lawal,
Count the
NPR News.
votes.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham appeared before a special grand jury in Georgia on Tuesday. The panel is investigating whether former President Donald Trump and others had tried to interfere with the results of the 2020 election
Oh,
in
you
that
mean like
state.
Ukraine,
This
Russia?
is NPR.
Hi, I'm Daniel Alarcon, host of
Amazon.
NPR Spanish.
Skip.
In NASA news,
NASA News.
NASA has selected Rocket Lab USA Incorporated of Long Beach,
Rocket
California, to provide the launch service for the agency's time-resolved observations of precipitation structure and storm intensity with a constellation of smallsats, tropics,
So
mission.
they're
As part of the
studying
agency's
weather
venture class
in space.
acquisition of dedicated and
For
rideshare
layman terms.
VADR
Plastic.
launch services contract.
Contract to study
NASA and
weather in
SpaceX
space.
now are targeting 2:20 p.m.
Okay.
EST Saturday, November 26th to launch the company's 26th commercial resupply mission
That
to the
space weather
International
affects us
Space
so
Station.
much down here.
NASA is seeking public comments on a draft environmental impact statement for the agency's Mars Sample Return, MSR.
It was a joke. Move on.
How did the dog fix the lamp? She just plugged it in. Comments are due by Monday, December 19th. NASA has awarded the NASA Financial Support Services, NFSS, contract to MM Technologies LLC, MMT of Huntsville, Alabama, to provide financial support and related services.
Huntsville, Alabama. That's Forrest
NASA's
Gump
Capstone
quote.
spacecraft has completed final maneuvers to place it in its target orbit around the Moon, refining its path in the orbit it arrived to last week. In weather. In Seattle, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. From NASA,
All right, Amazon.
NASA has selected Rocket Lab
Amazon.
USA Incorporated.
Off. Okay, Amazon. I know you want to, so tell us a joke.
Why was the chiropractor so busy? Back-to-back meetings. Long Beach, California, to provide the launch service for the agency's time-resolved observations of precipitation structure
I
and
guess we're
storm
listening to
intensity with
NASA
a
again.
constellation
All
of
right.
smallsat tropics mission. As part of the agency's venture class acquisition of dedicated and rideshare VADR launch
Rideshare.
services contract.
What's rideshare doing with
NASA and
NASA?
SpaceX now are targeting
Delivering
2:20
food?
p.m. EST Saturday, November 26th to launch the company's 26th commercial
Delivering
resupply
employees
mission
to
to
the
the
launch
International
site. There
Space
you go.
Station.
Good job, rideshare.
NASA is seeking public comments on a draft environmental impact statement for the agency's Mars Sample Return, MSR, campaign. Comments are due
Yeah,
by
we
Monday,
found some rocks,
December
we found some
19th.
dirt. There's your sample. Thanks, bro. Yeah,
NASA has awarded the NASA Financial Support
Ooh,
Services,
few billion more will get
NFSS,
you a
contract
few
to
extra
MM
rocks.
Technologies
See anything
LLC,
inside the rock? You have to
MMT
crack
of
it open and
Huntsville,
see.
Alabama, to provide financial support and related services. NASA's Capstone spacecraft has completed final maneuvers to place it in its target orbit around the Moon, refining its path in the orbit it arrived to last week. That's all for your flash briefing.
All right, great. I do feel briefly flash, especially since you mentioned the blue moon. Oh wait, that was me. They didn't mention the moon though. Children, okay. Don't moon people at the graduation stage because, or don't tell nobody you're gonna. But they will hold your diploma, and they will hold everyone's diploma at the graduation. Just in case, and then give it to you mailed in at a later date. True story. Yeah. Rumor got around it was going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Well, peace. Have a beautiful day wherever you are.